Hello, hello. Alright, we're back on the air. Nice. Hope that's not too loud. I'm trying to monitor the mic levels while I'm talking here. It looks okay. I don't know how it's coming through, but if it's too loud, someone can always tell me. I'm gonna put it in -1 just to be safe. You know what? It's just barely in the yellow anyway. I think 0 decibels is probably fine. Got my desktop audio at -10 as usual. Mixer seems okay. I'm gonna pop on my headphones real quick here. Sorry for being a little late for this stream. I was having some technical issues with my internet, but hopefully we should be okay now. Twitch says I have an excellent connection, so that's reassuring. Alright, let's see here. Is there anything else I need to do? I can open RetroArch, that'd probably help. What do you mean you're not playing this on actual Game Boy hardware with some esoteric capture device? Because fuck that shit. I have a life. Not really, I don't have a life, but I don't have the patience for that, I know that much. I beat Mario Land 1 off screen earlier, which I shouldn't have done. I should have just played it on screen. And I suppose if I beat 2 and I'm like, hey, I still want to keep playing, I could play that, or I could play Wario Land 1, which is actually Mario Land 3, as some of you may know already, or not know. Let's see here. You know what? I'm going to be super old school, and I'm going to download the 6 golden coins manual in a PDF. Because I love reading manuals on stream before I play the game. You know, it kind of replicates the experience of going to the store and buying the game when you were a kid or whatever. At least that's what I used to do. That or we would buy them used from like secondhand stores or, you know, like the video store when they would sell old games to make room for new, which was surprisingly often back then. Alright, let's pop up in a new game manuals folder here. I don't actually have one for Game Boy yet. It's a good of a time as any to make one, I guess. Alright, we got the manual. Go ahead and open that in Sumatra PDF. With all this extra shit, it's just going to slow down my computer. Alright, let's go ahead and cut on the stream video. There we go. Got the manual here, as you can see. Pretty basic cover for the manual. The actual cover for the game is pretty cool. Let me pull it up real quick. Yeah, see? That's pretty awesome. I love the shark with the boxing gloves. That map on there with the goofy pumpkin and Halloween pumpkin and the shark with gloves and the turtle and the owl and stuff are actually the map for the game, which is a pretty odd map and not like any other one in a Mario game, really. Anyway, back to the manual. So we got story, play control, how to play, the many faces of Mario, enemy characters, hints from Mario, Mario Land map. We'll start with the story because that's more interesting. Danger, danger! While I was away crusading against the mystery alien Tatonga in Sarasa Land. I guess that's what happens in Mario Land 1. I didn't read the manual for that one. An evil creep took over my castle and put the people of Mario Land under his control with a magic spell. This intruder goes by the name of Wario. He has been jealous of my popularity ever since we were boys. Oh, so it's confirmed that they grew up together. I didn't know that. I always thought Wario was like some weird-ass clone or something. and has tried to steal my castle many times. It seems he has succeeded this time. This game might not be canon, too. I'm kind of leaning towards thinking it's not canon, like the um, Metal Gear game for Game Boy Color. Wario has scattered the 6 golden coins from my castle all over Mario Land. These golden coins are guarded by those under Wario's spell. Without these coins, we can't get into the castle to deal with Wario. We must collect the 6 coins, attack Wario in his castle, or our castle, and save everybody. The 6 golden coins are the coins needed to open the gate of Mario's castle, so it's like a mushroom coin, a little Koopa coin, a Halloween pumpkin coin, a moon coin, a Mario coin, and a house coin. I don't think I need to have Mario explain to me too much. You can pick up shit and carry it in this one. I don't think you can do that in the first one, which is good to know. So you got standard title screen, pick a game out of 3 to save to, or a save slot rather. So it automatically saves your game as stages are completed. It's good to know. Oh, we got space stages in this one. Oh, that's right. To go to the space zone, let me ride in the soap bubbles blown by the hippo. It's so easy to control those soap bubbles. To control the soap bubbles, just press the A button to make them rise. But it won't pop unless it touches an enemy or an obstacle. For the water, I guess. It's the only obstacle that can pop it. I assume. That's what it says. Got enemy characters, Battle Beetle, Skeleton Bee, Grubby. Don't stand on it. It will hurt you. Noko Bombette. This is a turtle with a bomb on its back. Be aware, this armed reptile explodes when you tread on it. So don't step on either of those. Unless you can, I guess you can probably jump on this one and get away fast. Heavy said, this isn't really an enemy, it's a sleeping owl. If Mario climbs onto this owl's head, it'll wake up and give Mario a ride. So that's like an ally. Heavy Zed has other friends that will give Mario a ride, too. You got Bopping Toady and Spiky, finally. I think he doesn't look nice to jump on. This is a hopping crazy toad. This bounder occasionally lashes out with its long tongue, so be careful. Okay, noted. Got a spin jump. Freshly cribbed from Super Mario World, surely. Since this came out shortly after it, I believe. You know, it kind of looks like it too with the art style in the manual. Jump. If you make me jump while pressing up on the D-pad, I can jump very high. Ring a bell along the way. That's the checkpoint. You'll restart the stage from there if you die. And you ring it beforehand. Okay, so yeah, if you die, you have to start over. That's if you die enough time to lose all your lives and it's game over, then yeah, you have to start. This is Mario Land. You got 6 zones, I think 1 for each coin. It's a tree zone, macro zone, space zone, pumpkin zone, Mario zone, and turtle zone going clockwise. There's also the hippo up here, which is the entrance to the space zone. I guess that's like an extra zone or one without a coin. I don't know how that works. We'll see. In this cave right here, you can play a game of chance with the money you've collected. It's cool. If you ring the bell at the end of a stage, you can play a bonus game. Okay, well, that's pretty straightforward. Let's do it. I am going to be playing with the monochrome graphics because that's more accurate to how I would have played it as a kid. I did not have a Super Game Boy. I might play the Super Game Boy version like my second playthrough, but I do feel like they're somewhat different experiences just because one is so minimal compared to the one with color. I'm also playing with a cute Game Boy border courtesy of the Same Boy emulator. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Press down to start your game. Gotta play through the tutorial level. I do remember when I tried to play through this on my Mayu Mini Plus, I remember some things about it. One thing I remember is that I kind of got stuck. I wasn't sure where to go next to keep getting coins out of the 6 golden coins. I got like 4 of them and I couldn't find the last 2, I think. Or maybe I got 5 and I couldn't find the last one. In any case, I'm going to try to play without a guide, but, you know, if it comes down to it, I'll use one. I knew that went somewhere. Oh, I should have gone from there. That's okay. You're starting to see elements of the Wario Land gameplay emerge here, and the stage design. Such as being able to backtrack in the stages. That's definitely more of a Wario Land thing than a traditionally Mario thing. Nice. Nice. Almost not nice there. That was really close. I came like a pixel away from losing my fire flower. Can I break these? No. Maybe from below, but I don't think you can from top. From atop, I guess you would say, more accurately. Always gotta ring the bell. So you can play this dope little mini game. Wish I had gotten the 3 lives there, but that's not the end of the world. Now should I go to... Oh, I don't need to go here right now. This is the place where you look at the coins that you already earned. It's how you check to see how many you have to get, and which ones you have to get. Which you think would have answered my question earlier, but I don't know, there was some reason why I couldn't figure it out on my own. May have just been high. Oh, well that sucks. I would think that having the fire flower would have overridden it, you know. I want to go straight to space, can I do that? I can. Well, shit. But I thought if you went up, it would just, like, suck you up into the space stage. I don't know why I thought that. They kind of made it seem that way. Well, that's dumb. Let's try that again. I have a long time limit in this one. Holy shit. You can go back quite a ways. Almost got that Wario Land thing of the stages being like little mini Metroidvanias. Which is pretty cool. Definitely stands out from some other Mario games. What do we got here? Anything good? Not really. It was worth a try. I want a fire flower, gosh darn it. What's that? I'll never know, I guess. Oh, it's a fucking fire flower. That's so not cool. Oh, and neither is that. I really thought that wouldn't hurt me. I didn't even get the damn bell. I guess we're gonna do the Mario Zone first. I couldn't figure out that space zone. I'm gonna need a guide for that one, I think. I know I'm missing something. So I know you can go up into space and Mario gets like a little spaceman outfit. Let's take that back a little bit. Damn it. I was so close. Nope, that does not help to stand on top. I don't know why I thought that would be the case. It looks like a serrated razor blade. I guess because it was flat on top. It was a very smooth-brained gamer moment. Overall, though, I love this game. I think it's really cute. It has some kind of novel and eclectic aesthetic and level design, visual direction that makes it differ, especially from the other 2D Marios. They went some pretty wacky directions with the 3D ones later, like Mario Sunshine, which has like an almost tropical theme. It is a tropical theme. I mean, let's not make bones about it. It is what it is, and it's lovable, very lovable, in fact. But this is kind of all over the place. Like the first Mario Land is the same way. It has some interesting different motifs and stuff that definitely are different from anything else in the series, at least till later. Oh, we need that. Yeah. Good stuff. Oh, no. Tragic. Not tragic. I love that you can take out the screws with fire. Doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense, but I love it. How are we gonna get in there? Oh, well, shit. I'm getting very Metroidy over here. It's like Diet Metroidvania, I love it. Or you could call it Cute Metroidvania, even because it's like each stage is its own little non-linear platformer. As opposed to just having like a big continuous world with different areas. Each area is a self-contained little stage with a linear beginning and end, but that you can move around freely within. And often need to do so to solve puzzles. Much more intense about this in Wario Land for sure. I can't wait to play those, actually. Especially the Game Boy Advance one. It's a really cool game. Oh, fuck. That sucks. I thought I would hit that for sure. Gotta tighten up those, end of stage sequences for sure. I don't know, do you have to get all of the bells to 100% the game? I mean, yeah, of course you would have to, but do you need it to get all the endings and stuff? Because that's more what I'm concerned about. It's not that I wouldn't 100% this game, it's fun enough to justify it, certainly, but not on stream, I don't think. I'm not good enough for that yet. How do you get that one up? It's gotta be a thing where you go down another pipe and come out that one, right? Yeah, that is what it is in this stage. I knew it. Did I fuck myself? I fucked myself. Let's try that again. Oh, you don't have as big of a time limit in this one. Hello. Beautiful. I love how the beach ball doesn't get popped by those spikes. That would definitely murder me, a full-ass human man. Shit, Mario's a heavyweight. If anyone could survive those spikes, it would be him. What are those guys? They're like weird little piggy cannons. Are they even pigs? I don't know, they kind of just look like aliens. And they're not really making pig noises, so I'm to believe that they're pig aliens. I don't know what else to call them. They probably have a name in the damn manual. I probably just read it and just don't remember. It's so hard for me to remember little details with games like that, especially if I'm not particularly invested in the characters or story or whatever. And let's be honest, there's not a lot to dig through there with Mario games. Fuck! Oh, that's so stupid. Yep. I knew you could get it. What do we got? What do we got? Nice. I'll take a 1-up. I like how we're moving through Mario's body with each stage. Very interesting choice of overworld design there. It's like End of Evangelion, but for Mario. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna stand on this shit. And they disappear after you jump off them. So you gotta hurry. I like how linear and rhythmic this song is. Feels like some atmospheric, you know, background music in a JRPG or something. It barely feels like a Mario track. It's not busy. That's what I mean, like, this game has some pretty tasteful level design and aesthetics and art direction and all that kind of stuff. Audiovisual direction, I guess you would say. Most accurately. Oh gosh darn it. I really could, yeah, oh. Well, I guess that helps. Yeah, I'm not gonna get past that now. Unless there's something over here? No. Just coins. Not the worst thing ever. Oh, yikes. Oh, we got the bell at least. We will... Oh, hello. It's the claw machine like in the minigame. Wonder what that's about. Oh, it's because it's like Santa's workshop land. That's kind of what this looks like Toy World. It's on some Toy Story shit. I like that it's implied that Mario is the size of a toy. I mean, he looks like it. And not like a full-ass hulking, sweaty Italian man. You know, with the calisthenics Mario's usually doing, I mean, it has to be sweating balls. Well, that's fucked up. At least we're at the checkpoint. Can't complain too much. I love how, like, the claws on the claw machine are going straight into Mario's eyes. Just imagine him, like, screaming as he's getting dragged through coins and spikes. Pretty brutal. Do I want to do this? Is it worth it? It's not really worth it. I can go back this way and kill these guys, no? Wonder if there's any reason to do that, other than just posterity. Nope, there's not. Just gonna get me killed. It's just to get all the coins and stuff, and points. Oh, this game doesn't have points, that's right. The first one does. They omitted that from this game. I guess it occurred to them how not fun it is to have points in a Mario game. Which I kind of feel that way about most platformers. Like, what's the point of having a point system? It's not an arcade game. Okay, maybe like Ghosts and Goblins or something, because that is an arcade game, but... This was never going to be an arcade game. This is like a home handheld game through and through. It's among one of the best ones, but still a home handheld game. I say that like it's a negative. It's not. I love home handheld games, especially from this era. Something pretty magical about them. They're like zen and miniature. Well, at least now it's touching our chin and not, grinding into my eyeball sockets. Nice, I hit it blind and I got the 3 that time. 3 up, I mean. You love to see it. Alright. We have... I think this is the second to last stage or the last stage. Kinda giving last stage energy right now. Shit, how do I get up there? Like that. You just have to be amazing at Mario like me. Love the Lego level on this one. Very cute, very toy-like. Very charming. The whole game you could kind of describe as that's like quaint and charming. And a little bit exotic compared to any other Mario game because it's got so much variety in like locations and stuff that you go to. There's even a horror one, a series of horror stages in this one. It's not just relegated to one Boo level. Or, you know, like Ghost Mansion level or whatever. There's a whole set of horror stages. Granted, it's like the most playful light horror ever, but still pretty cool. The only Mario game that actually is scary is 64. Now that's a fucked up game. Pretty sure that game is actually haunted. I remember this being a pain in the ass, so I'm gonna save my game. It's the final boss, obviously. Why did I think this was hard? Oh yeah, it's because it gets fast. And you have to do it 3 times in a row. Oh, and the pattern changes, I forgot about that shit. Well, that was cheap. I think you have to stay in the center for all of them. You just have to dodge him when he jumps down. Little pigman. I guess he's just a pig, he's not really a man. He just looks like a very round pig. I gotta say they're hella cute. I don't really want to kill them. That's how it goes in the Wild West, I guess. Alright, we got one left. Let's see if we can do it without getting marked. One more. Easy peasy. Nice shiny coin. Getting them out of order, but that's what makes it fun. Got our Mario coin. Good one to start with, I suppose, as any. Watch as there's some reason why you have to get them in order. That would be my luck. Turtle ate us. I thought his ass was the Koopa at first, but no, he's a straight up turtle. So we got a bit of like a aquatic amphibious zone going on here. At least that's what I recall Turtle Zone being like. Oh, hello, Jaws. What a big jerk. That's uncalled for. Ah! Don't bite my butt. I would really prefer if you didn't do that, Jaws. Mr. Jaws shark or Mrs. Not really clear. If it's a girl shark, they have to put a pink bow on her head, duh. Otherwise, how will I ever know? They're putting chemicals in the Mario Land 2 water to make the sharks transgender. Obviously, is what's actually happening here. Alright, I will be right back. Running my coffee cup to the sink, and also grabbing a Diet Coke and water. Be back in like 3 minutes, tops. Alright. I think we have the beverages secured now. Almost ready. Okay. Gotta open the can on stream. Your maximum gamer is, or whatever it say. I think Riz is a pretty new slang. I don't remember ever hearing that like prior to a few years ago. Could just be me though. Alright, let's get back to it. Turtle Zone level 3, let's go. Okay, we're in an underwater ship this time. Or at the very least a ship that is taken on water. Get that shark out of here. Sometimes you just gotta be patient and wait for them to go by you if they're enemies that you can't jump on. Or harm in any other way. You could probably kill that one with the fire flower. Actually, no, if it's underwater. I don't know if the fire flower works in this one. Underwater. It should. But I don't know, this game has some weird little differences. It wouldn't surprise me if it had some shit like that. I really can't stress how important it is to play these Game Boy Mario games, if you love Mario, just because they're very novel little experiences in the franchise. What? That was a load of hooey. Let's go ahead and try that again. So I thought I could get the shark maybe with the shell, but it wasn't meant to happen. Nothing. Whoa. All that work and they don't even give you a freaking power up. You just get a coin. That's hateful. Alright. Pick this Koopa out. Try not to get murdered by my own shell throw. That worked out okay. I wish I would have taken out that guy too, but can't win them all. What in the Castlevania? One of these has got to be a power-up, right? Nope. Is this one? No, just a death trap. Oh, we've been here already. I don't know what I'm thinking. Why didn't I get that the first time? Oh, I get it now. You gotta go up and around. Fuck me, that was stupid. Why did I do that? Water is so good. I love water. It's underrated, I gotta say. The true gamer fuel. Bottled water. I mean, it kinda is, honestly. We're to get really pedantic about the meaning of the term. This is the kind of shit I talk about when I'm alone. This is why I need a co-host. I'm talking about whether water is gamer fuel or not. Like, someone just shoot me. You know, I kind of want to test my audio because I like this sinking feeling that it's way too loud. That's why I need a co-host. Talking about whether water is gamer fuel or not. Like, someone just shoot me. Yeah, it's way too quiet. Let's go ahead and fix that. And pop it at 20. Alright, that seems a little better. Considerably louder in my headphones. I don't know why it's not louder on here. Alright, that seems a little better. Considerably louder in my head. Where'd this... Oh, it's buffering. Sorry, I'm trying to work out this sound level issue. Oh, now I can actually hear it on the stream. Nice. 20 seems good for my current setup and levels. 20% on the audio and the Windows mixer, I mean. for RetroArch. Really depends on the console. I don't think RetroArch has any kind of built-in normalization on the sound, so you're really getting the raw, unprocessed audio from each emulator core. I would say console, but that is not accurate to say. You know what? I'm not sure how it would look, but I kind of want to toss like a shader on here just for the hell of it. Let's just do Game Boy. Let's see how that. Oh hell no! The fuck? Somebody is crazy for that one. I mean, I can see how that would look good if you like really messed with the levels. And as it stands, though, I'm not playing that one because it is stupid ugly. Is that gonna do it? No, that's too much. Do I want to do like lots? Yeah, that's fine. It's not really accurate, but it definitely looks better. In my view. Especially with the border. Where's this lead to? Interesting. Try not to get Spike murdered. Beautiful. Alright, that's gonna be a tight squeeze. There we go. That's even worse. That's like a pixel from killing me. Oh, what the fuck? Can I back the fuck up? Oh, the fish turns around. It's even more evil than I thought. I thought he would just keep going and we could just kind of cheese it, but no. Yeesh. Alright. Better get the hell out of here before that fish comes back. Shark's not as big of an issue right there because I can just duck under him at any point when he's coming past me. Oh! Cool. I'm gonna save real quick. I'm fascinated. I've never gotten to this secret stage before. Always cool to do things for the first time on stream, for sure. That way I can go back and watch it later. Nice. Uh-oh. Not the chillest thing that's ever happened, but I made up for it, I would say. I gotta get up there. What? Is there like... Come on! That's so dumb. Oh, well, that was worth it. Now I gotta rush. Let's see if we can't just glide to the end of the stage here. Does that say Super Mario Land 2? That's cool. Huh? Does that mean I have to play the whole stage again? That's kinda stupid, but alright. It should just send you back to where you took the warp pipe or whatever. Oh well. That's old school games for you. They love to make you redo shit and backtrack. Yeah, everybody acts like that's exclusive to retro JRPGs, but let's be honest here. It's a thing across like most retro games of this era, especially the 8-bit era. This is such a pretty game for being in monochrome, honestly. Like, it really gives a sense of visual variety to the stages, which is pretty fucking hard to do when you have like 3 colors to work with. And black, that's it. You have like 2 shades of green, white, and black. But they do more than ample work with it. That limited palette, I would say. More than adequate. There's some Game Boy games I would say look alright, but it's just kind of like good enough, you know. This one definitely. I can see why they wanted it to be like a showcase title that came with the console at one point. I think the original Mario Land came with one of the editions of them too. I want to say this one came with like the Game Boy Light or the Game Boy Pocket, and not the chunky gray one. That makes sense, because this one came later in the console's lifespan. Before the color came out. I believe this also has like a full remaster for Game Boy Color. I don't know if that's like a ROM hack or like something Nintendo released digitally, but I have like seen that mentioned before. It's probably a ROM hack. Am I going the correct way now? This is a pipe maze, that's what this is. And there's several exits, including the correct one, and that secret stage. You're meant to take both on different playthroughs of the level. I guess. It's about the only thing that makes sense. Ah, fuck. Son of a gun. Why is this one so hard? At least I got to that. Oh! Almost got my ass killed. Is that just like a big bag of coins? What is that? I think it's a bag of coins. Yeah, this does look a lot better than, with no shader. Weirdly looks closer to the actual Game Boy, too. Even though it's not the correct filter for it. Yeah! We made it. Oh, nice. I think that's the second time in a row. Cool beans. Alright, let's do this, final stage here. Oh, this is the cool one. It's like inside Moby Dick. I would say inside Mario Dick, but then I would appeal too much to the sounding fetishes. Things that I shouldn't say on stream. Yeah, you know what? It's not my fault I have the world's worst sense of humor. I mean, I could change, I guess, but why would I do that? That's super lame. came kind of close on that spike tooth there. Oh, there's like a little diver guy, that's cute. He is resolutely an enemy. Interesting. It's like that, stuff that you can pass through, except there's water. I'm not hurting that skeleton fish. That is not happening. Woo! That was close. That was a little bit of a dexterity workout. This game has a few of those. Alright, since we're at a boss, we're gonna pop a save just to be on the safe side. Oh, okay, I get it. I was like, how do you injure him? You can't injure his children by stomping on their head, but you can injure him. It's interesting. Baby octopi must be like strong. I don't know. Probably not true. That's just stupid video game logic. That was an easy one. How is my connection unstable again? Bullshit, dude. Oh, we have 2 coins. So that's cool. Oh yeah, I already did that one. Duh. We are going counterclockwise. I don't know why, it just felt like the right thing to do. Wait, was that one? No, I think this is something else, right? Yeah, it's a minigame. Maybe I'll play one time. Can I get the 20 up? Oh no. That was not worth it at all. At least we're back in the double digits. Alright, tree zone it is. Oh, he's cute. I don't know what that little, creature is, animal, whatever, but it's cute with the drill nose. I mean, I think it's supposed to look like an armadillo, maybe? I don't know, it's hard to say. I'm sure the game manual has some crazy name for it. It is just like a little drill guy. It's cute. Drill Chan. My fucking Twitch connection is unstable again. I don't know why it does this. I can have like fantastic download speeds, okay upload speeds. Stream the most basic thing ever on here, and it just like, nope, you can't have that. I can see why, like, with my less than stellar internet connection, why something like streaming an MMORPG or a FPS would probably not work, like a multiplayer FPS, but I haven't tried to do that for the most part. I just stream like emulated console games and some older Windows games and stuff that are single player. I don't know why the fuck it does that. I don't think it's like a performance issue of my computer either. I think it's something with the stupid Verizon 5G internet I have. Which is basically just like a 5G phone connection, but less restricted and through an Ethernet cable on your computer connected to this like little receiver box that you're supposed to sit near a window, but I've got mine next to my computer because it's what's convenient with my current setup. I need a longer Ethernet cable. I put it by my window over here and that might help some. I mean, is it look and sound okay? That one? No, I think this is something else, right? Yeah. Okay, I mean, it looks fine. Sounds okay, too. It doesn't seem like the audio is any terrible desync. A little desync wouldn't matter too much, but a lot might be an issue. Duty, I gotta get up in there. That was like painfully slow. Sorry about that. I didn't realize you could sort of run under the goo. Now I know. Pretty sure that horned fish thing will hurt me even if I jump on its head because it's got horns. Seems like a pretty safe bet. Usually the things you're not supposed to jump on have some kind of visual indicator, except for that skeleton fish. But it is underwater, and I think it's just kind of implied you can't jump on things underwater. Shit. I just want to get through this stage. This stage is tedious. Whoa, fuck. That made a cool little noise. That was the most video gamey sound I've ever heard. Kinda wanna sample it. Like if someone was like, define video games in a 1-second 8-bit sound clip, I'd have to play that for them. That little beep bleep beep bloop thing that just happened. When the bomb exploded. Bomb enemy. I don't know what he was originally, now I can't even remember. I'm too busy thinking about his sound effect. Navigating through this fucking goo. Which I am so over at this point. God damn it. Come on! Oh my god. There we go. Slow, but it works. I get to hear it again. Nice. Yeah, that's one Atari-esque sound. I feel like that wouldn't be like terribly hard to replicate, honestly. The sound designer in me is always thinking of weird ways to recreate sounds I hear, whether musical or non. Oh yeah, we're back to excellent connection. Fantastic. Oh, I have to go one way or another. Let's go this way. Oh, I like this stage. The stage is cute. Alright. Really? I was gonna try to jump, but I timed it wrong. Don't really have a good excuse, I just straight up fucked up. Oh, okay, so you can run and jump from there. Doesn't matter now, but good to know. Whoa! I really overshot that one. Let's give this one a try. We'll wrap back around to that one. Oh yeah, it's the Bee's Hive. The only classic Nintendo platformer I can think of besides Donkey Kong Country 2 that has like a full-on beehive level. Where you're like the evil guy colonizing a beehive. Kind of like, what did these bees do to anybody? Look how cute this one is. I'm supposed to kill that? Terrible. Absolutely disgraceful. Oh fuck, I forgot about that. It's like that one underground enemy in the game DuckTales for NES. I forget what it... I think it's a spider. That drops down like that and then he slowly goes back up. There's some Mega Man enemies like that too. Pretty common old school platformer pattern for enemies, I would say. Bird. I mean, I kind of want to get both. That's going to cut into my level time a little bit, but that's okay. Caterpillar guy shouldn't give me any trouble because I have... Well, now I have that, but I also had fire. So it would have been trivial either way. Oh, that's crazy. Almost got to a 1-up. Oh, no, you know what? Oh, gotcha. Does that actually kill them? I don't think it does. Come here, Bubba. Come here. Come here, Bubba. Can I? Yeah. Oh, that was so close. That is a thing, though. Let's get you back up in the air a little bit. Then get you over here. Nice. Oh shit. Okay. Well, that would solve it. It would have been cooler if I had jumped off the enemy, though. I guess we're gonna go all the way around. No, you know what? I can't do them in order. I feel like there might be a good reason for that. I don't know, there might not be, too. It's hard to say. Fuck. That sucks. Oh no. I knew better too. That happened last time. I don't know what that's about. They make a neat sound though. Yeah, impeccable sound design for a Game Boy game. Really top notch. Like, Every little sound effect kind of like makes sense and sounds like what it's supposed to be. Music is great, smooth, doesn't conflict with the sound effects at all. Fuck! Oh, I hate that shit. I hate that shit so much. It makes me angry. It's like troll level design right there. That's just mean. Especially right before a big drop like that. Not cool at all. What, I bet you it does it again. Oh, I thought for sure it would. Are you for real? There's no other way up there? Oh yeah, there is. Damn it. One more time. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so we only have one stage left. Whew. Sorry, I'm just stretching my legs a little bit here and hitting my vape. I would ask my chatters how they're doing, but I have none right now. That's okay, I'm having fun. I think this will be a good VOD for later. Alright. No, you know what? You know what? This calls for some kratom. I'm gonna take a little kratom. I reward myself. And beat 2 Mario games in one night. That's gotta be a record for me. I've definitely beaten one in one night. Multiple, countless times really. But, it's usually Super Mario Brothers 1. Or 3, which is more doable with a friend, but 1 for sure. And then also Super Mario Land 1 I've beaten a few times. Pretty sure I know nerds who could beat like Mario 64 in one sitting, but I'm not one of them. Granted, with like obsessive autistic focus, I probably could, but I don't know. I don't really like it, the idea of experiencing that game that way. I have such like nice nostalgia for it that I just kind of play it cinematically, you know, like the way you would if it was Christmas morning on 1996 or whatever. Which I believe is how I actually got that game. Exactly like the Nintendo 64 kid from that ancient internet meme. Yeah, I'm showing my age. That's like an old ass reference. Pretty sure I watch streamers who are younger than that video being posted on the internet. The video itself, definitely. The video is like probably like 30 years old now. But yeah. This is an interesting little final stage here. I've got the flying power up, which is definitely ideal for an aerial stage like this. Nice. Oh, you can't do the little spin dash thing. I guess we'll just get the ones we can, huh? Oh, that's a good one. Shit, I'm not getting that. Huh. It ain't worth it. We don't need it. That's for fools and cowards. I'm just kidding. There is no shame in using the Mario star power up. If anyone told you that, they're probably a fool and a coward themselves. Let's be honest. Oh, it's straight up the Crow Boss from Donkey Kong Country 2. Hell yeah. Does he throw eggs at me? No, you just jump on his head. Well, it's like a miniature version of that boss fight. And DKC 2. What is that area called? Gangplank Galleon? Or is that one of the stages? I don't know. I think it might be the name of the world. I gotta play that on stream one day. That's a hard fucking game, though. That's definitely one where I'm gonna probably pop some save states unless I have, like, some serious Adderall. Alright, we got 3 coins. Doing good. I didn't really want to do that. I'm gonna worry about that last. I'm gonna look up a guide for it, probably. What is this? This is a cute little stage. I think this is the first auto-scrolling stage that I've played, isn't it? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, and I've already forgotten that I played one, but I'm pretty sure this is either the first or the only one in this game. Interesting. So does that... No, it puts a fence there. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't unlock anything. It's just to indicate that you've beaten it. Macro zone. Oh, everything's big. I love it. This rocks. It's like Honey, We Shrunk the Mario. If only Twitch was not awful and would let me Mystery Science Theater watch things, I would watch the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids films. Probably like all of them, honestly. Including the really terrible direct-to-Disney Channel ones, because that shit's fun. And they're very nostalgic for millennials of my age group. At least I would think they are. They are for me. Oh, fuck you. Give me that shit. Sorry, I got a little vulgar there. It was a little called for, though, because I thought it was going to disappear, and that would have really broke my heart at that moment. I love those little miner guys. They're very Mega Man coded. That would be a fun one to play on here, the Mega Man Game Boy game. I'm terrible at it, but what better time to share my misery and while I attempt at getting better at it. Look at that spike water. This shit is deadly. It doesn't even look like friendly water. There's definitely friendly video game water and like deeply unfriendly video game water, and I would say that falls in the latter category. I really hope my voice is loud enough and stuff. I tried really hard to get the audio levels right. I guess I'll know after the fact. When I tested it, it sounded pretty good. My voice sounds loud and the game sounds like quiet but just audible enough. Which is my preferred mixing for these. See, I want it to be like where you can hear the game audio, but I definitely want my voice to be in the front and not the background. Okay, like how do I deal with that? Do I have to be small? I have to be small. Wow, so it's actually like a disadvantage to have the power-ups at some points here. Very interesting. That's some out-of-the-box Mario level design. It's like something you'd see in a fan game. That's what I mean, like this game, it vibes like a fan game, but like in the nicest way possible. I mean, it kinda is in a way. It's made by a team that worked on other, I believe, core Nintendo titles, but not ever a Mario game before Mario Land. At least I don't think they did. Maybe they worked on like a Mario vs. Donkey Kong or some shit. But they never worked on a Mario mainline platformer type game. So we're getting closer to the giant house, I guess. Working our way through the yard. Can you go down in these? No. It's not that one. Damn it. That was just dumb. I knew better. Got a little slap happy there, as I like to say. That's a band I haven't listened to in a really long time. Slap Happy. They have like one album, I think. It's like some sick James Bond-esque noir experimental pop rock music from the 70s. I don't know how else to describe it. I guess it's loosely associated with the RIO, Rock and Opposition movement, though. Admittedly, other than like the band Henry Cow, I don't know much about that stuff. There's a couple albums I've heard in the RIO bandwagon that I like. Honestly, the last few years I became kind of a music reactionary and started listening to a lot of stuff that was more like emotional and nostalgic than boundary pushing, which had always kind of been my MO prior to that, is like always try to hear something I've never heard before, you know, like the John Peel Manifesto. But I don't know, just something about going through lots of trauma and moving to a new state and having to leave behind most of my old life just kind of had me feeling this some type of way. So yeah, for the last like 2 or 3 years I've kind of been exploring, well honestly more like 4 years at this point, I've kind of been exploring more nostalgic and classical, I guess, pop and rock forms as opposed to experimental stuff. Not that I have completely ignored that type of music, it's just not been the focus for sure, like it may have been at many other points in my life. Still love electronic music, that never went away. I mean, I still love all that other music, but I haven't really paid it that much love, I guess I should say. In some years. I go through phases with this stuff, like honestly every 5 years I have like a complete shift in my tastes. And then I end up revisiting said shifts at a future date. Keeps things spicy, that's for sure. Honestly, I feel like your music taste, especially if you're neurodivergent, is so tied to your mental health. At least it is for me. It's tied to, like, whether I'm medicated or not, what I'm medicated with. If I've had therapy recently, you know, all kinds of, like, factors that go into it, I would say. I don't know how anyone else feels. That's definitely how I feel about, like, my music taste with regards to my mental health. It goes in cycles. They're kind of long cycles usually. I mean, sometimes they're shorter. And I think when I was younger, they were a little more all over the place because I was kind of rapid fire, learning about new music and exploring new music and making friends that like different music and all that kind of stuff. That's really kind of an aspect of my life that I really miss is like music socialization. It's gotten weird. Yeah, there's discords and you know, like forums and stuff, but you know, it's just the same old heads as me. It's not like people really going out of their way to find new shit. At least not any forums I'm aware of. I guess that's more like a thing people do on Reddit now. I should check out some of those like experimental and indie type subreddits. There's some pretty cool shit I found on those kind of Reddits before. The genre specific ones. Can I go up there? Nice. Such a dopamine hit to go into those little coin rooms. We are in the house now. What kind of room in a house is this? Are we like only in the foyer in this level? I guess if it's to scale, that would make sense. Oh, nice. Come on, tell me there's a fifth one. That would be garbage if there wasn't. Nice! 2 1-ups. Back at 15. Beautiful. We're doing really good for not cheating at all. Better than I did my first playthrough, that's for sure. I was like struggling that first playthrough. And it wasn't really a full playthrough, like I said. I only got 4 out of the 6 coins. We're gonna try to change that this time. Oh, are you shitting me? Really? Okay. We can do that. Let's do it! Fuck. Nope. Oh. Yeah, baby. I knew we had it in us. You know what game I also want to play is Mickey Mouse Castle of Illusion for the NES and Genesis. That game is so good. I truly miss it. We'll have to check that one out soon. Wow, we're really on a roll with these mini games. Every time I'm grabbing what I need. Let's see. My chat is a little small. Do I want to change it? I might go ahead and bump that up a little bit. What do I want to do, like 400? No. Yeah, like maybe 400. No, I want to do like there. Let's see how that looks now. Wait for it to update. Yeah, that's good. It's a little bit more readable from a distance. It's a little too far over, actually. Like, I feel like it should be like that. How's that gonna look? I gotta preview it by looking on the actual Twitch feed. That's kind of stupid. Come on, why is it not going? Or did it go already? Move it like way the hell over here and see what happens. Nope, that's way too much. Whatever, that's fine. We're just gonna leave it like that. Tired of fucking with it. Alright, let's do this next macro zone level. Oh, we're in the house like big time now. We're deep in the house. We're in the library. Study or something. Or it's like a kid's room. Yeah, no, this is a study. Not a very well kept one. It's almost like it's set up. Oh my god! That was like the witch from Yoshi's Island. What is? I wonder if she's a character in other Mario games. I've never thought about that. What's her name? Like Gruntilda or something? Oh my god. That was almost ugly. Whee! Okay. Can I go up there? It's worth a shot. Nope. I would literally be going up into the books. That would be crazy. Well, can I go up and over? You sure can. What do we got here? Nice. Oh, you fucking bitch. Goofy ass piranha plant. Honestly, I can't think of one more iconic enemy design from this game. Like, yeah, Goombas, but I don't know, Goombas are just like slightly more generic. I feel like a lot of games have a Goomba-esque enemy in them. But piranha plants are just like very uniquely Mario. Same with the chain chomps and bullet bills. Those feel very uniquely Mario. I mean, I guess Goombas are too. They probably are the most iconic. They just have like less of a unique design than the other ones, in my opinion. Wow, I'm getting fucking hosed. And that, kiddies, is why we save the first time we do the boss fight, because you gotta memorize the pattern. I guess it's like almost the same. This is a little crazier. This is more like on the level of a Mega Man boss. That does not hurt him at all. Oh, that did. I guess it's the final hit you can do with the fire flower. Wonderful. Alright, we are back to where I was on my last playthrough. Gotta get these last two. Wait, what was that? What is this moon thing? Oh, that's just the moon. I'm an idiot. You can't go up that way. It looks like you can, but you cannot. And we're on the horror. stages. Now this is Pumpkin Zone. I love these. These are the best stages in the game. Like, hands down, they're my favorite. They're the ones that I find the most memorable, at least. Probably the most fun to play, too. They feel the most balanced between, like, difficulty and just, like, being super fun. What do we got here? Oh! It's one of those, like, prototypical boost stages. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Welcome. Yeah, this is straight up a Mega Man puzzle, by the way. This is the most Mega Man shit I've ever seen in my life. Just kidding. That's not true at all, but it is absolutely a Mega Man puzzle. The vibe of these horror stages honestly reminds me of the Addams Family game by Ocean. I love that game. I don't even care that it's like insanely hard and kind of not that well made. It's a pretty banger platformer in my opinion. For what it is. Also, there's just something like about it. I don't know if it's the art style, the game feel, the fact that it's like a chibi Addams Family game. It just kind of hits on all the right cylinders. Oh my god, is that Dracula? Fuck. No, that ain't cool at all. I could have assumed that since it was like this giant gap that it probably was a bell, but don't matter, it gave me another chance. No, it's the first time I failed. I was on a roll. Absolutely tragic. Fuck you, Magikarp. You got a lot of nerve. I do like that my lives are an even 20 now, though. That 21 was kind of bugging me. Hate my number OCD. It's so silly. I'm one of those people that like cares whether the volume indicator in your car is at a 20 or a 21. Do I care whether it's odd or even? That depends on my mood. Alright, nice. It doesn't even hurt you. What even is that? Is that like a lantern? Yeah, it's a lantern. How cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's why that guy's there. It's to give you an obstacle to fall onto. Oh, fuck. Oh, get the hell away from me. Okay, that was a little stupid. It's okay, we're gonna make it. Oh, I love that guy. I forgot about him. He's so cute. I would kill for a plushie of that creature. I've seen it in other depictions of yokai, which is what it is. It's a Japanese yokai, traditional folklore monster, but I've never seen one as cute as that one, and actually no, I think there's like one there's an enemy that's sort of themed after that, I think in Dragon Quest, or it could be the early Phantasy Star games, so one of them has an enemy themed after that yokai, and it is equally cute. Fuck. I don't see how I was gonna avoid that. Don't think I could've. Damn it. Oh no! I could have ended on an even number too. No, I'm gonna be stuck with 21 if I pop that heart. Oh well. The white girl problems as fuck. I didn't even get the power up. Okay, now we can get to 20, we're getting somewhere. Yes, the number OCD thing matters this much to me. I told you I'm a weird person. Like not in like the XD so random kind of way, that way for sure, but also just in a genuinely weird, like off-putting bad way. You know, the lovable way, as some might say. Okay, fuck. I'm sorry, I'm gonna cheat a little here. Oh, that's stupid. On some hater shit. For realsies. Oh well, we'll stop on 20, that's fine. I have like 1,000 coins. I don't know how you can jump through the roof like that, but I'm not complaining. Every enemy in the horror themed stages is fucking awesome. Honestly. Oh no. I gotta get good momentum going here. Now I'm gonna make a big old jump, and I'm gonna try to aid my way over here. Yay! We did it. Haunted house. Classic Mario shit. This one's a little unique though. It's got Goomba ghosts. No, you can't jump on their head, I don't think. I'm not gonna risk it. But suffice to say, most Mario games do not permit you to jump on the ghost, and I don't think that's any exception. I'm gonna have to jump on the ghost to find out, aren't I? Not that one. Sure as fuck not that one. Nope, man. You know, don't know what I expected there. That was definitely a dead rabbit in the freezer moment, like on Arrested Development. For anyone that doesn't know that meme, when he's like, I don't know what I expected, and pulls the dead rabbit that Job left in the freezer. Whatever, just watch the show. I'm not gonna sit here and explain a 20-year-old meme to you. Because that's no fun. Yeah, fuck them. What? 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 What have I done? Am I cooked, fam? I might be cooked. Yeah, let's get out of here. I fucked it up. Oh well. I wasn't really willing to sacrifice the fucking, what do you call it? Oh, that was rough. We made it though. Beautiful. Pretty good at consistently hitting the bell in this game, I gotta say. I'm also good at these mini games. I've only lost one, and the one besides that I didn't get the 3-up on, I got like a fire flower. That was dumb. Don't really have a good excuse for that one. It was just silly. Alright, Pumpkin Zone again it is. I love these Skull Candy headphones I bought at my old work, Walgreens. You know, for a $40 pair of headphones, they're really good. I mix music with them. Edit my videos and stuff. They're pretty nice. I recommend the $40 Skull Candy over-the-ear headphones. Even if you have really big ears like me, they have really nice foam padding that just kind of gently sits on my ears. It's not too tight on my head. But it's very adjustable too, like if you have a tiny head, it fits your head pretty good too. I let my mom use them before and her head's like half the size of mine and she likes them too. Which is pretty cool. Love versatility. Big fan of that. With tech. It's an underrated thing these days. You don't just buy one thing for every techie thing you're trying to do, you have to buy 6 different things for every subcategory of techie thing you're trying to do. And honestly, a lot of that you don't really fucking need. Absolutely, there's exceptions to that, but... Am I trying to deal with all this? I mean, yeah, there's coins. I should try to deal with it. Can't always play stupid lazy. Just most of the time. Yeah, whatever. I'm trying to beat this game tonight. Oh, okay. Oh. Another one of those, like, mini Metroidvania sections, like I like to call them. They're pretty cute and fun. Oh, you can jump on their heads. You know, there's a sword sticking out of their head. Those little mini Jason masks, so I just kind of assumed that it was a no-go. But nope, you can definitely jump on their heads and kill them. Good to know. Can I still get these power-ups? Have they disappeared yet? Nope. The power-ups don't really disappear in this game. Why do the fireballs look more like fireballs now? Popped a little save there. As one should. This is a lot easier with the fireball, I gotta say. Fuck it, I'm gonna beat this silly witch without it. Because we're Mario, we're unstoppable. Alright, fam, we got one more. There is secret stages in this area. Gonna have to figure that one out at some point. Now where do I go? Oh, I did not mean to do that. Well, it ain't there. I'm gonna look at that manual real quick and see if there's not like a hint in there. I feel like there probably is. So we got Turtle Zone, Mario Zone, Pumpkin Zone, Macro Zone, and Tree Zone. It's only 5, so it is the Space Zone. Okay. You know, I had a feeling. I thought the Space Zone might be optional or something, but no, it's definitely not. Do I go this way? No. It said in the manual how to get to the Space Zone. I'm trying to figure it out, but probably have to reference that manual again. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. We're chilling here. Let's see. Where is that instruction? Do. Yeah, one is the Space World coin. Space Zone, whatever the fuck. Spaceland. Let's see. Hints from Mario. That doesn't really help, it just tells me to ride in the bubble. So we're gonna look up a strategy guide. How to get to Space Zone. Spaceland. I keep calling it zone, it's land. Okay, go to the level at the top right of the map that looks like a hippopotamus and hop into the bubble that the hippo statue produces. Keep pressing A for the whole side-scrolling level, and when you get to the end of the level, drop down to a different exit to the level, and that exit takes you to Spaceland. Okay, we're gonna watch a video. Yeah, okay. Oh, this is like a 20-minute area. It must be big. I think you're kind of meant to play this one last for some reason. We're gonna find out. Thank you, Meaningless Awaz. You get a subscription from me. And a like. Maybe you'll watch one of my VODs. Shit, how old is this? 4 years? That's pretty recent. Alright. We're in the bubble. We're collecting coins. Very good. Oh, you can go up like that? I think yeah, I think you can to an extent. After that, you have to bounce off something to get more momentum, or land and then kind of do a running jump. Okay, okay. This is a very honest playthrough. Appreciate a good honest walkthrough. Might do like double speed. Nope, don't want that. Let's do 125. Turn that down a little bit. That's pretty loud. That's better. Okay, how are we gonna get that bubble again? Oh yeah, there's other hippos. I always feel like it's only the first hippo, but no, there's 2. Homie really collecting all these coins. I mean, that's cool. You have to go back and get that hippo, though. This is gonna be a long stream. We haven't even made it to the variety show yet, and I'm gonna do that for at least a couple hours, so I'm hoping I can stream for like 5 hours total. That would be pretty cool. I always end up having to end my streams for stupid reasons. Be nice if that didn't happen once. Oh, I see. Yep, that's it. You gotta get to the top exit. I should have figured that out on my own. That was easy. Oh, that's all I needed to know. Wow, it looks so much better with the filters, I gotta say. Much more of a kind of authentic feeling experience. This feels warmer, you know. I don't think you're really meant to mash, but it works. Alright, we're making it to Space Zone. God, I'm not gonna do that again. Spaceland. What? No, it is Space Zone. That guy on Game FAQs is a liar. Alright, let's do Space Zone. First time I've ever played this. I never got this far, playing it on my own. Oh, that's so cool. You're in like a little spacesuit. I knew that from the manual, but I don't know why I thought it wouldn't look like that. It's real cute. I like it even better when it's tiny. He's so adorable. His head's like as big as his body. Not that that isn't normally the case. It very much is. Woo! What are they shooting? Are those cannonballs? That's gotta be bad for the pig. That's lead poisoning right there. That was a stupid joke, I'm sorry. Reminds me of a article title I read earlier that was like, bald eagles, you know, like the mascot of America, are have like widespread lead poisoning because they're eating so many bullet fragments from people that shoot guns in the woods. Which is, that's not the most American thing I've ever heard. How am I supposed to get across there? So far, Space Zone got some hands. Just kidding. It's just because it's the first time I've ever played it. Oh, you don't have to hold down run when you do a big jump. You just hold down jump. As long as you want the jump to be. But you can jump on the cannonballs. Or, pig puke balls, whatever they are. Come on, fucker. There we go. What is that? Okay, that's crazy. I don't know why I reloaded it. It does. I have like 20 lives. So that doesn't make too much of a difference gameplay-wise. Oh man, I'm just gonna die. Yeah, let's try that again. I want to be Giant Mario. Well, not giant, regular sized, I guess. Not miniature Mario. Giant by many Mario standards, that's for sure. Your whole body is like the size. Your whole body is like the size of your head as Giant Mario when you're Mini Mario. Oh, nice. Very cool. I'm gonna go ahead and save right there, because I don't know what awaits me up here. Oh, I can't do the thingy because low gravity. It wouldn't really make sense, would it? Oh, fuck. We're going back for that. First time I've experienced any real, like, Game Boy slowdown playing this. I gotta say, out of all the Game Boy cores and emulators I've used, Same Boy is the only one that really gets the feel of the Game Boy right, including the slowdown rate and everything. I think they all have slowdown, but there's something about the timing in the other ones does not really feel correct, if that makes sense. Did I mention that the music in this stage is really cute, because it is. Can I stand on that? Yeah. Good stuff. Now let's get up there. Grab that. Now I don't know if that's how gravity works, but I feel like the fireball should be slow too. If I'm slow. Somebody might want to confirm or deny that for me if they ever listen to this and want to leave a comment, but basically what I'm saying here is that that fire that I'm shooting did not be fast, because we're on the moon or whatever, or just, you know, in space. No, this is totally the moon. I don't know why I'm saying that. It even shows you at the beginning in the world select screen that you're boarding the moon. Alright, get that real quick. Nice. Yay. We'll take that. Is this just a two-stage world? So is this like the boss stage that we're dealing with here? Freaking heck. Better, I got rid of that activity feed in my stream manager. Makes it a little easier to see the preview of the stream. And now we're starting a auto-scroll. Oh, there is 2 auto-scrolling levels. They saved the best for last, I guess. I always like these levels, and just something about the way it forces you to keep momentum is fun. I say as I'm getting absolutely clobbered by these stars. Oh. Nice. This is really cute. I love how you're like flying in this one. Be cuter if you had a jetpack, but I think it's implied. Yeah, because we're definitely just like in space here. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a ring of Saturn or something, but it's definitely space. I love it. There's no other Space Mario levels that I'm aware of. Oh. Space pufferfish alien. Cool. They're just like, fuck it, throw a pufferfish in there. I like how this is like playing Operation with stars. What we got there? Nothing. I have a feeling touching the molten ring of Saturn will kill me. Oh, I ain't getting that. Maybe we can. Yeah. Can I kill that guy? I think that took him out. Yeah, that wasn't happening. Oh well. What do we got? Anything up here? No, it's just a warp pipe. Alright, final boss, I guess. Or no, there's definitely another boss. But it's in the final Wario Castle or whatever. Well, our castle that's been commandeered by Wario. How do I kill you? Oh, it's one of these situations. Hey, I'm on stream. I'm trying to beat this crazy Mario boss.
You don't have to take it. Hey, oh, I left my shit in the car, didn't I?
You're like, you don't have to take it.
Oh, I was kidding you.
Sorry, I'll have the mic off for a second. My mom just came home, just saying hi to her. She was at my aunt's house. So she just got out of the hospital and she was spending some time with her. What? I thought that would hit his head for sure. Is this guy like a 3-hitter? He better be. He's really hard. Sorry for the psycho load stating. I'm just like perplexed as to how not to get hurt by this guy. Oh, I think what it is I gotta wait for him to come down. Jesus. I think I figured it out, maybe. Yeah, that's it. Well, that might have cooked us. Yeah, I can't do it without the fire flower. It's hard. With the fire flower, it's sort of trivial, but gotta be real careful nonetheless. Oh, you fucker. He mixed up his timing. That threw me off completely. Damn it! He clipped me. Alright. Let's see if I can't do it. I don't think I can, but I'm gonna give it the old college try. Nope. Oh, bad positioning. Gotta get over here next. Also, god-awful positioning. Oh, Mom, I saved you banana pudding. I don't know if you want it, but I saved you a serving. How was your dinner with Connie? Oh, I'm so glad. Did y'all, like, play any games or anything, Con? Probably wasn't feeling it. I don't blame her. We're gonna beat this guy this time. I can feel it in my bones. We did it. And without load stated. We have all 6 golden coins! Yay! Time to beat the game. First time I ever did it on stream. Feels good. Now to play an actual hard Game Boy game like Mega Man. Those Mega Mans on Game Boy are crazy. Especially the, I don't know why, but I find the Game Boy Color ones harder. I think because they have like sliding and dashing mechanics. Alright, let's go ahead and knock this out. So we can move on. Might take a quick break before the variety show. Just so I can upload this as a separate VOD because it's a full playthrough. It's about to be anyway. Let's save right here. Final stage, let's go. Nope, that ain't it. Alright, got a nice little save going there. Don't need that, so we're gonna skip it. I really couldn't care less about the score at this point. It will not matter once I beat the game. Even like a little. Oh my fucking Lord, that is crazy. I love how I said the F word and then glorp, like that fixed it. It made up for the fact that I said the F word and not something else. I always forget you're allowed to cuss on here. It's like more of a YouTube thing, I think. That was some careful footwork. Shit. That is really hard. We got this though. We've made it this far, I can't give up now. Ah! That big one, that big piranha plant statue is really messing me up. We gotta figure out how to deal with that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and be a scumbag and... oh, no, didn't want that. Save right here. I hit the FPS key instead of FPS key... God, what am I trying to say? FPS key instead of save state. That's why you saw that little FPS indicator for like 2 seconds. I need to memorize all of the shortcuts in RetroArch. I only know like the essential ones. But it comes like default with mostly really useful ones. Sorry, I am save scumming a little bit because this is really hard. This is like markedly harder than the rest of the game. I wish I could bust that thing. That would really make a difference. Oh, how do I deal with that? That's crazy. Gotta get up there. That's what it is. Alright, one more save. And I swear I'm not gonna save something like that anymore. Unless it gets really bad again. Which it might, but I'm trying not to. I just hate doing the same little 5-second section like 30 times. Which is what it requires sometimes for me. Can't speak for anybody else, but... it's definitely a Nintendo game, that's for sure. It's got its fair share of classic Nintendo bullshit. CNBs, as you might call them. CNBS. CNB got more of a ring to it. It can just be classic Nintendo bull, that's enough. Fuck! And maybe we will save state a little bit. I'm just trying to get through this damn stage at this point. So I can see the ending. I've never seen it before. I've never even watched a playthrough of it. It's all fresh for me. It's definitely a game I've always wanted to beat since I was a kid, so one thing off the bucket list. Pop a save right there. Oh, fuck. I wish there was a load save hotkey. There probably is. I need to figure out what that is. It's not F3. Oh, it is F4. Okay. Great. It does help a lot to jump over those and not under them. Not go under them. Okay, that's much smoother. You have to see the stupid menu every time now. Yeah, it's much better. Okay, so we got that guy over here. We are going to crouch, or click through there, pop the save. Sorry for being a little less chatty during this stage, I'm really just trying to focus. It ain't that hard, but it's enough that I kind of have to pay attention to what I'm doing. Whereas I would say the rest of this is a little bit more of a chill experience, especially if you're remotely used to platformers. This, however, this is a little crazy. Let's save right there. Very good. No! It's always that one jump right there. I can always usually narrow my progression issues down to like a stupid jump or something in platformers. It's rarely ever more sophisticated than that. Suppose that's probably common. I pretty much nailed that. There we go. Ay caramba. Alright, moving. Oh my god. Moving on. Yo, I just scummed that completely because fuck that shit. Oh my goodness. This is really hard. Alright, losing the fire flower, not the end of the world. Not ideal, but not the end of the world for sure. However, being Tiny Mario, that might be the end of the world. Okay, save. Because fuck that. Oh my goodness. That was a good call. Can I get... Yeah. I just need to not hold down run when I do that. Love the Castlevania music in this stage. It's giving Dracula's Castle. Oh, that would be another good one to play on here, the Castlevania Game Boy games. Those are like a pretty good balance between difficulty and playability as far as a streaming game goes. I definitely have games in my head that are like, I love this game, but I would never ever stream it. Largely, I don't know, I feel like streaming JRPGs is cool if you're like, have like a niche approach to it, but otherwise it's kind of like watching someone else watch a movie. Which can be fun. It absolutely can be, but not usually what I'm looking for out of a Let's Play / stream. I still call them Let's Plays because I'm old. I love how this guy has like a little Pepe Le Pew mustache. Bam. That was close. Got them both. Nice. Alright, also nice. Nice! Here's our boss fight. We're fighting Wario. What the hell? He looks fucked up. I think I remember somebody being like, the Wario fight at the end of Mario Land 2 is terrifying because he looks really weird. I think I see what they mean now. Uh-oh, he got flying stuff now. Oh, that's not gonna help him at all, is it? It will if I don't time my shit correctly. This is doable. I think there's like probably 3. That's a boss pattern that you have to fight with this one. I don't think there's been more than 2 with the non... Yeah, there's 3. I had a feeling. No, he's got fire. Well, that's rough. Ow. You gotta do that one fast. I just don't think there's any other way to do it without being really, really accurate. Alright, one more. It's like a stupid final Bowser fight. Except you're fighting an evil twin of Mario. Yeah, when this game came out, this was like a weird one in the series because we hadn't really been introduced to Wario yet. I think other than like, or like magazine articles or something. That are like, I think he had, oh yeah, there's that game Wario's Woods. I think it's an NES game. I don't know, I've never played it. What the fuck? He's like an evil little imp guy. Yay, we beat the game. And now it's gonna magically transform into Mushroom Kingdom Castle. Yay! I gotta take a screenshot real quick, hold up. I'm gonna make a little post about this. 1 and 2. You know what? I only really need the one. They're kind of the same thing. Alright, let's save that as that. Wicked. Alright. Hiroji Kiyotake. I've never heard of, and Takehiko Hosokawa. Yeah, it's like a team that I'm not super familiar with. I think they've done other Game Boy games or something, or they did. Why do I feel like they're the same team that worked on Mario Tennis? No, that was Compile, I think. The game development team, they outsourced it. Okay, so Kiyotake had like a pretty big hand in the game overall, art direction and everything. Yeah, I kind of want to see what other games that these creators have worked on. Sorry if watching the credits is boring. I'm a nerd and I like this shit. Also, it's like if anyone ever wants to watch the VOD, they'll have footage of the end. Right in the nick of time to end my stream too, because my connection is unstable again and I have to fucking reset my modem because I have the world's worst broadband internet that costs too much money. Oh, Gunpei Yokoi. I knew he was involved somehow. He did most of the, I think, like, directing for the first one. I think he programmed it, too. Or at least, like, helped. He's, like, lead programming director or whatever. Lead programming director. Director of programming. Coding captain. Whatever you want to call him. Wario looks so fucked up. I love it. We know. Alright, well, without further ado, I think I'm going to wrap this stream up. So I have a nice little tidy VOD with the full playthrough. If you want to see more content from me or see me play more Game Boy and Game Boy Color games, I'm probably going to go live again tonight. Like, half an hour to an hour. Probably around like 11:30 midnight. Have a little late night stream. Until then, sayonara.